Hello everyone, I am so excited to share with you what has been a personal and deeply transformative journey for me. One that is rooted in years of research, clinical experience, and hours of prayer. In today's webinar, I'm going to walk you through my Hashimoto's reversal blueprint. It is a proven path to help you remove toxins, heal your cells, nourish your body so that you can get your life back, all without relying on medications, extreme diets, or magic pills that never get to the real problem anyway. I want to offer you hope today. We have too little of that in my industry. After this webinar, I will leave you with answers that give you the hope and the tools I believe you've been searching for. Trust me, you do not have to stay stuck as long as I did. If you have been told that you have a thyroid issue like Hashimoto's, or if you have symptoms like cold hands, a sluggish metabolism, hormone imbalances, depression, anxiety, brain fog, and fatigue, this talk is for you. I believe with all of my heart that God designed the body to regenerate and heal. I can't wait to share with you how I reversed my own Hashimoto's and how I'm helping others do the same. And stay with me until the end because I have a coupon code that I'd love to share with you that's going to be found only on this webinar. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Gwenna Mullet, a certified natural health practitioner and cellular detox practitioner with Cellular Health. I work with a group of incredible doctors and practitioners that specialize in cellular healing. We collaborate daily in making sure each of our clients get the absolute best care possible. Within our own practices, we are helping people restore their health by healing the cell because we believe with all of our hearts that God designed the body to heal. We collectively work to identify the interferences, keeping our clients sick, and figure out what their bodies are needing to regenerate and heal. My personal health journey began 25 years ago. I had 6 children in 7 years with a set of twins in the mix. I had gestational diabetes with each pregnancy, and my body, especially my thyroid, took a toll. I gained 60 pounds that I couldn't shake. I struggled with recurrent infections and had constant digestive issues. Like many of you, I tried everything. I tried diets and supplements and endless doctor visits. I spent thousands of dollars and countless hours researching solutions. I chased each one of my symptoms for years, just running around in circles. 2015, I became a certified natural health practitioner so I could help myself and others navigate their health journeys. But in 2020, life threw me another curveball. I received a diagnosis of Hashimoto's and SIBO. SIBO is a small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and both of these diagnoses were an indication to me that I was clearly missing some key information and I was barking up the wrong trees. I was frustrated, confused, and once again spending more time, money, and energy looking for answers. Despite doing everything I knew at the time and seeing several different specialists, nobody could give me a roadmap to healing. Not until I discovered what I'm going to share with you today. Here's the truth. Healing Hashimoto's starts with healing the cell. I had to completely reframe my thinking about health. How could I be doing everything right, yet still getting sicker and developing more symptoms every year? I realized that I was not aligning with my body's natural design for healing. I had to believe that the answer didn't rely on taking medication, handfuls of supplements, and being on elimination diets for the rest of my life. This is where the breakthrough came. I learned through hours of research that our bodies are designed to regenerate, not break down. For example, we get a completely new liver through cell regeneration every 6 months, and a completely new thyroid every 6 years. That literally blew my mind. I knew that the answer had to lie right there. If God designed our bodies to heal, I wanted to know how to tap into that. I knew it would be a journey, but I knew that the time to start my journey was right then and there. So why wasn't my body healing before? I learned that I was missing something crucial, and today I'm going to help you uncover what might be holding your body back too. So let's talk about the thyroid. This small, butterfly-shaped gland does so much more than we give it credit for. It produces hormones that affect every cell in our body, from regulating metabolism and mood to stabilizing our hormones. Specifically for women, it communicates with your ovaries to produce estrogen and progesterone. Those amazing hormones are the precursor for all of the neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and melatonin in your body. It truly is our silent hero. So here's a quick biology refresher. The thyroid produces 80% T4, which is an inactive hormone. and about 20% T3, which is an active hormone. T4 must be converted into T3 in our liver and gut because our cells only have T3 receptors. They don't have T4. But that process can be disrupted by stress, toxins, hidden infections, and systemic inflammation. If you've had thyroid tests, you've probably heard of TSH, which is the thyroid stimulating hormone produced by the pituitary. But did you know that it doesn't tell the full story? Yet it's the gold standard doctors use today to see if your thyroid is working. Many doctors miss key markers like free T3, free T4, reverse T3, and antibodies, which are crucial for understanding thyroid function, especially in cases of Hashimoto's. Often by the time your TSH is elevated, up to 80% of your thyroid has been damaged. It can take up to 7 years of your thyroid being under stress before your TSH levels are elevated in your blood work. I highly recommend that you find a doctor or practitioner that will run a full thyroid panel on you if you suspect that you have a thyroid condition. The other markers will give you a much clearer picture of how your thyroid is functioning. If you have been told that you have hypothyroidism, think low and slow. Along with having a sluggish thyroid, your sex hormones will all be low, along with your blood pressure, gut motility, liver function, and adrenals. However, if you have hyperthyroidism, everything will be running faster than normal, and you're gonna have loose stools, a rapid heart rate, anxiety, high blood pressure, and high cortisol, and your body will be heading towards burnout. And then if you have Hashimoto's, you're gonna have a combination of the two. You will totter between hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism, since your thyroid is under attack, and it won't be able to regulate itself. Now, let's dive into Hashimoto's. What is it, and why is it on the rise today? Hashimoto's is an autoimmune disorder where your immune system mistakenly attacks your thyroid. This constant attack leads to inflammation, thyroid damage, and symptoms like fatigue and weight gain, brain fog, hair loss, and more. You have to address any autoimmune condition as soon as possible before the gland is completely destroyed. Understand that going on thyroid medication does not stop the attack. It only addresses one piece of the puzzle. The modern world has added fuel to the fire with stress, environmental toxins, and even viral infections like Epstein-Barr and COVID that have become major triggers for thyroid dysfunction. And sadly, traditional medicine often overlooks the root causes of Hashimoto's like gut health, toxins, and hormone resistance. Now, let's go into the root causes of Hashimoto's. To reverse Hashimoto's, we need to address 4 crucial areas that often go overlooked. The first one is cellular inflammation. Inflammation at the cellular level blocks your hormones and nutrients from being able to do their job. Even if your thyroid produces enough hormones, or if you're taking synthetic T4 through medication, if your cells are inflamed, they can't receive the message. We have to heal the cell membrane. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So let's pretend this is a cell. We have 37 trillion of these cells in our body. Let's imagine that this is one of the many cells that makes up your thyroid. Notice that we have all of these cell receptors around the cell wall. And let's imagine that we have nutrients floating all around the cell in the bloodstream. If you can picture it, there are millions of amino acids, hormones, and nutrients in the blood around the cell. When our cells are healthy, these amazing hormones and nutrients floating around the bloodstream can attach to each of these cell receptors. Then they will pass through the cell membrane, and once inside, they nourish the cell. Nutrients can easily get in to power up the cell and give us lots of cellular energy in the mitochondria, and then toxins can easily get out. This is our original design. It's beautiful when everything works as it should. So now let's look at the inside of a cell. When we get inflammation in this bilipid layer around the cell membrane due to toxins like mold, glyphosate, infections, high glucose and insulin, processed foods, toxic seed oils, heavy metals, and endocrine disrupting chemicals that are also floating in our bloodstream, the thyroid can't take up these needed nutrients, and the cell will get sicker and sicker. The hormones and nutrients can remain all they want in the bloodstream around the cell, but if they can't attach to the hormone receptors, get past the inflamed cell membrane, your cell will eventually get sick and die. This is why your blood work can look normal for years despite having symptoms. Your symptoms are telling you that your cells aren't getting the necessary nutrients into the cell so that the organ or gland can do its job. You may have plenty of TSH and nutrients floating around your thyroid cells, But if they can't attach and pass through the cell membrane, your symptoms will persist. That's why only looking at TSH is not giving the full picture of what is happening to your thyroid tissue. And now I want to talk about cell regeneration. Listen up, this is super important. If a sick cell remains inflamed and full of toxins and makes a copy of itself through a process called mitosis, it can only make a copy of its damaged and inflamed self. That's why ignoring your symptoms and hoping that they go away is so costly. You are literally every day creating more and more sick cells that will lead to increasing symptoms. Every day you are making choices, and your cells will respond to that day's intake. Whether your choices that day nourished your cells or created more sick and inflamed cells. But, and this gets me so excited, what if we can heal the cell membrane? What if we can remove the interferences and give the cells energy to power up and do their jobs? What if we can clean up every one of those hormone and nutrient receptors around your cells? The cells will not only begin to nourish the thyroid and begin to heal it, but it will also make another beautiful copy of itself when it undergoes its own mitosis. Everyone, this is the key to healing your thyroid. It's right here. We are not stuck with our thyroid conditions, regardless of what you've been told. Your diagnosis with any health condition isn't the end of the story. When you stop the autoimmune storm, when you remove the toxins and cell inflammation, you literally heal the cell and nourish the gland. You will continue to not only get your thyroid to start producing plenty of T3 and T4 on its own without medication, it will also start to regenerate all of your hormones and reverse your symptoms. This is how you lose weight. This is how you get brain clarity and have tons of energy all day. And this is just the thyroid. I could point to any gland or organ in the body and replicate this. I'm telling you, God designed the body to heal. Our job is to remove the interferences sitting on the cell membranes and give the cells what they need. This literally works every time. This right here is how you get your life back. This right here is hope. And that's why every decision you make towards your body and your health matters. How you are feeding your cells today directly impacts how they reproduce themselves tomorrow. Some glands and organs take longer to heal, but when you stay the course, you will see conditions reverse. This is exactly how I'm reversing my own Hashimoto's. I need you to understand, though, that this might be a 6-year journey to completely turn over every cell in your thyroid. But isn't it exciting to think about this? And that you can reverse your symptoms. I'll get to how we do this in a minute. First, I need to finish my 4 points. I just get so excited about the cells that I can talk about them forever. But I need to get back to the root causes. We still have more work to do in your body before it can heal. Number 2 is gut health. While we are working on cell regeneration and healing in the program, a key component we can't overlook is that we have to address any gut infections in the digestive system like SIBO, H. pylori, parasites, and candida to stop the autoimmune storm. This is done very strategically because we have to break down the biofilm and draw out and kill any opportunistic bacteria in your gut. Those opportunistic bacteria in the gut create a leaky gut, and it becomes a major driver of autoimmune diseases like Hashimoto's, lupus, MS, and rheumatoid arthritis. Toxins, infections, and food particles can slip through the gut lining into the bloodstream, triggering an immune response. The immune system will then produce antibodies and eventually destroy different cells and tissues in your body. Number 3 is hormone resistance. Hormone imbalances, especially estrogen dominance, high blood sugar, and insulin resistance, are intimately connected to thyroid health. Balancing these hormones is key to reversing Hashimoto's. This goes back to healing the cell membrane so your hormones can attach to the cell receptors and regulate your hormones again. I like to think of the hormones around the cell as musical chairs. If we have endocrine disrupting chemicals, extra glucose, and insulin, and high cortisol in your body, they fight for a spot on the cell receptors. And often our beneficial hormones lose the battle. I'm not against taking hormone replacement therapy when needed, but if you can see that you don't first remove the hormone disrupting chemicals, you're just gonna pee out all those extra hormones you're taking. Just saying. And lastly, number 4 is emotional triggers. This one's huge. Stress and trapped emotions directly impact your thyroid. Cortisol holds a master key to every hormone receptor on your body. It can block all of the thyroid hormones from getting to their needed places when our cortisol is high. This can be toxic thinking, difficult relationships, a traumatic event, a stressful job, or rushing around from thing to thing all day, never giving your body a chance to rest. Clinical studies show that major life stressors often trigger the onset of Hashimoto's and thyroid dysfunction. We have to address emotional health alongside physical health for true healing. It's actually one of my favorite parts with working with my clients. There are massive breakthroughs that happen as we work together on releasing any trapped emotions. I wrote an ebook on this subject that I'm happy to share with you. If you go to our website, you'll find it under free resources. Emotional triggers are often part of the autoimmune three-legged stool that every health professional needs to look at when coming up with a treatment plan for any autoimmune disease and hormone dysfunction. Most people with autoimmune diseases like Hashimoto's only get treatment for one piece of the puzzle, like taking thyroid medication, antidepressants or immunosuppressants, or changing their diet. But as you can see, Hashimoto's is a complex condition with multiple hidden root causes. To truly heal, you need to address all four areas: cellular inflammation, gut health, hormone balancing, and emotional health. That's why I'm so excited to share with you a program that goes deeper to tackle each of these root causes at the cellular level, so you can finally calm your immune system and reverse your symptoms. Now, let me introduce you to the Hashi Reversal Blueprint. This is a unique approach that tackles these root causes through deep cellular detox. This blueprint follows 3 phases. First is the prep phase. In the first month, we prepare your body for cellular detox by removing the interferences like chemicals, toxins, and inflammatory foods, while we are supporting your liver, kidneys, lymphatic system, and gut. My clients experience immediate improvements in sleep, energy, and weight loss during this phase. The second phase is a body phase. This phase lasts at least 3 months, and we use chelators and binders to safely flush toxins from your body and repair your gut. I tailor protocols to your individual needs based on your symptoms and comprehensive lab work. This is when your body starts to heal and regenerate, and many of your symptoms begin to reverse. The body will also start to detox and release stored emotions in this phase, as emotional trauma is often stored with toxins in your body. It's an incredible 3 months of deep and beautiful work. And lastly, I take you through the start of the brain phase. This is where the brain magic happens. In this final phase, we remove neurotoxins from your brain, which restores your mental clarity and cognitive function as we clean up the neurotransmitters so you have increased dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, which are your happy hormones. My clients often report incredible energy, stable emotions, motivation, and brain power they didn't know was possible. This phase goes on for an additional 5 months to 2 years, as long as you need. But don't worry, I teach you exactly how to do the process. I was recently able to talk to 2 of my graduates this week, and they both cannot believe the mental clarity, emotional stability, and full recovery of their symptoms that they have after doing the program. It was a life-changing experience for those 2, and I am so proud of them. Between the 2 of them, they had OCD, depression, anxiety, Hashimoto's, and chronic mono outbreaks. After completing the program, all of their symptoms are gone, and they have their lives back. So what makes this different? This program is comprehensive and customized to you. I have multiple packages available, but the one I'm going to highlight to you today is the Thyroid Healing Bundle. This is where you'll receive 5 months of one-on-one coaching or bi-weekly coaching from me, hours of course content, a massive resource library, hormone balancing protocols, functional lab testing, and 5 months of detox supplements that are all included. The program is specifically designed to empower you to take charge of your health, for you to heal and nourish your thyroid and detox your whole body at the cellular level. I'm not here to keep you dependent on me. I teach you the process so that you can take charge of your own health and be able to help those around you. We are looking for progress over perfection in the program. If you are willing to put in the hard work with the principles that you will learn in the course and through our coaching calls, your body will begin to heal itself. I'm not saying it's instantaneous, and there's definitely no magic pill here. It will take hard work on your part, and you can't do the program halfway. But if you're willing to be all in, I would love to coach you through the process. You will have access to the course content for years to come. So this is something you can continue implementing as you are still running on trails in your 90s. I teach you how to keep your cells healthy for life. It's an investment into your next 20, 40, or 60 years to keep feeling absolutely incredible. The reason one of my favorite clients signed up is that he said he wanted to live until he died. He wanted to feel better in his 40s and 50s than he did in his 20s. He claimed that he wanted to be hunting and running on trails until the day he died, and not end up like his parents or so many older people sitting on the couch after their 60s because they have so many health conditions and are on countless medications. He graduated from my program months ago and says he still feels better than he did when he was 25. He had no idea his body could feel this amazing again. All of his digestive issues, achy joints, and brain fog are gone. He put in the hard work, and it's paying off for him in more ways than he ever thought possible. Well, I really hope you do something beautiful with this invitation and what I shared with you today. The action I care most about is that you start living your life fully surrendered to the Holy Spirit, and you let Him remove the interferences that are keeping you stuck, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. I am so passionate to see the body of Christ everywhere, fully alive and impacting the world around us. I want to see all of us walk in our identity in Christ and be conduits of the Holy Spirit in our homes, in our jobs, and everywhere that we are called to impact. I believe with all of my heart that God designed our bodies to heal and regenerate. There is nothing He can't reverse and heal you from. I am more passionate about this than anything else. If this resonates with you and you'd like to start your healing journey, I want to give you a coupon code. I want to give you $100 off a 60-minute consultation where I go over your health history, an extensive neurotoxic and hormone questionnaire, plus a free cellular inflammation test that is mailed to you. Check your email for more information and a link to sign up for this $150 consultation. After the consultation, if we find that we're a good fit for one another, we will go over program options and details then. Use the code WORKSHOP when you check out. I hope I get the privilege of being a part of your healing journey. It would be an absolute honor to meet each and every one of you. I look forward to working with you soon.